Hello guys, Mr.orange here and welcome back to another video of City Skylines. So we are back in our very beautiful city of Orangewood, and today's video guys, we're gonna do a lot of stuff. But before we start this video guys, I really want to say sorry to you guys, because if you didn't remember sorry about that, but if you didn't remember previous video of City Skylines, I was a little bit sick and I sound a little bit sick, so sorry for being a little bit sick in the last video. Like, I didn't sound that great, you know, I didn't feel that well. But in this video guys, I feel much better, so yeah, pretty much that's all I wanted to say. But let's not talk about that anymore, because in this video guys, we're gonna build a lot of stuff. But most of all, the most important thing we're gonna build in this video is actually we're gonna build a little forest cutting area. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like pretty much they're gonna be like maybe like little buildings popping up, and what they're gonna do is actually grow some trees, and they're gonna cut them down or whatever. So I'm actually gonna show you what I'm talking about. So let me actually get right into this game and show you what I'm talking about. So let me actually go to the info and view and go right here. So if you cannot see natural resources right here, let me go around here, and if you cannot see, there's a forest right here. So what I'm pretty much meaning here, I'm actually gonna place like maybe like a little factory area. It's not gonna be factories, but there's gonna be like little buildings popping up, and they're gonna cut down trees and, you know, grow them back. And if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm actually gonna do in this video, and then maybe do some changes more in Hilly Square or more maybe in our city. But most of all, what I'm actually doing is actually let's actually get right into the video and actually do some stuff. So let's actually get started. Let's actually go back to this area. So let me see where we can place our forest area. If you cannot see guys, this area is actually pretty green. So I was thinking about placing a road like somewhere around here, somewhere between this highway. So let me take out a two-lane road with trees, because it actually kind of fits in the theme. So let's actually place a road that goes somewhere around between here, and then we're gonna extend it all the way towards here. Or actually, is this you know, right? This is not curvy. Okay, so it needs to be pretty long. So let's say somewhere around between here. I think that looks pretty good. It doesn't look that curvy or you know, not good looking, but it looks pretty good. Then we're gonna build a road that goes to here. Okay, so that's looking pretty. That looks pretty cool. So let's actually get started with actually placing a highway, or not highway, but talking about a highway ramp, because people have to get in this little town right here. Because I was thinking about building a town, maybe like a little town up here. I don't know, but we shall see. So let's actually start building a highway ramp that goes to this side of our little road right here. Let's say we're gonna do this. There you go. And then we're gonna build a road that goes out of our little town, like this. So let's try to make this perfect. There you go. So that looks pretty good for right now. I think that looks pretty, you know, fine. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. So let's see. So let's actually see where's our little forest area. So I think we have to build it somewhere around here, because if you cannot see, this area is actually pretty green. So what we first have to do right here is actually place a district, because if you want to do something special, we always need a district. So let's actually start placing a district. So let's see what name we are gonna get for this town, because I don't want a bad name. I want a pretty good name. So we're gonna make a long little district right here. Strawberry Heights. I don't know about that. I don't know. I should maybe think about this. But if you guys maybe have some names for this little town that I'm actually gonna build here, put some comments down below. Maybe saying like, you know, you can get this name or whatever, because a lot of you people out there choose. If you didn't remember in Hilly Square, like a lot of you people were like, you know, thinking about this name and that. But one person, I don't know what was his name again. I actually like this name, Hilly Square, because, you know, this area is actually pretty hilly. It's a pretty easy name, but, you know, it's pretty fine. So let's see. Let's try to do this. Let's actually fill in this whole area right here. Nice and full. There you go. Oh, and the great thing that we have here is actually a train station. So we could maybe place a train station, not a train station, but like a train line. So we could maybe start going for that. So just gonna do this very quickly. Or actually, let's try to make this a little bit good looking. There you go. And then fill in this whole area. There you go. And there you go. So that's looking pretty fancy. There we go. And then what we can do is actually I'm not gonna do that right now. So I'm actually just gonna follow this little thingy district right here. Okay, that's not looking that great, but I will fix that. Don't worry, guys. So we're gonna fill in this whole area. I hope it doesn't take that much time. So let's go ahead and just do that, and there you go. So let's see. Let's make this a little bit better, or better looking. Okay, there you go. Nice and smooth. So that's looking pretty cool. And I think we're done. So this looks pretty good. So this is gonna be a cool new area that I'm actually gonna build. But what we have to do to actually make like a little forest area right here, we actually have to go here and we have to activate this edict, or not edict, but this little policy, or it's actually not a policy, but it's like a special little thingy. So let's actually activate this forest industry. So there you go. And what that pretty much means, we can actually place, you know, normal industrial buildings, but they will change into like, you know, thingy right here. So let me take out a brush and let me see where is like the area, like the sweet spot where we can actually place our first little buildings right here. It looks like it's like somewhere between here maybe. So let's say I'm actually gonna build our first little forest looking area right here. So let's actually just do this. And let's see if some buildings will actually pop up here. So let me just put the game in fast forward time. There you go. And what we can do in the meantime is actually expand this little area right here, because I'm actually going to make this into maybe a little town, or maybe a big town. You never know. It's maybe going to be a pretty busy town. I'm just going to make this little area a little bit more bigger. So there you go. That looks pretty cool. I'm actually just gonna leave this open, but what we can do is actually just do something like this. We can make like little lines right here. There we go, and we're gonna make another line coming towards here. There you go, and then another one. There you go, that's perfect, that's looking pretty good. And then another one right here. Nope, we need, okay, please be in the middle. Okay, that's perfect, so go. So now we have some road layouts. Oh, there you go. There's some buildings building up here, so that's pretty interesting. So there you go. The Frosty Friends Ltd. I don't know. Some pretty weird names. Oh, we actually forgot about something. We actually have to give these people some water. But the problem is, what I'm actually doing is actually maybe place a water tower. It's maybe kind of a good investment. So let's say I'm actually gonna place this water tower somewhere between here and then, okay, oh yeah, they're actually gonna have another small problem because they need I think they will need a sewage pipeline, so we have to do that. So let's build a nice very long road right here, and then we actually have to connect. Oh, actually we can connect up here, so let's actually just make a very long pipeline that goes towards here. There you go. For the most part, that's gonna do its work. And now let's actually fill in this whole area with pipelines. So otherwise we're gonna have a lot of people complaining, and we don't want that because, you know, it kind of kills the town. So there you go, and then we're gonna have another pipeline going towards here. There we go, and then one right here in the middle. There you go. So all these people will have water. So what am I actually doing? Actually, let me place some commercial buildings. Let's say, okay, these people need power, so that's a small problem. So what we can do is actually maybe place some windmills. So let's actually go to power for a second and build some wind turbines, not windmills, but wind turbines. Let's build one somewhere around between here, and then we're gonna build a very long power line that goes all the way towards here to this little area right here. So that's perfect. So now they're gonna have a little bit more power. So if you cannot see, there's some lumber mills popping up, some, you know, Woody's wood. Okay, that's actually a pretty interesting name. And then more of this little company. It's looking pretty good. The area is growing. Our little forest little area is growing. So that's kind of good to see. What you can do is actually maybe... Okay, no. Oh, Lake Square. Okay, well, that's pretty weird. But I actually want to do this a little bit more better because we didn't do that great of a job right here. So let me just fix this little area right here so that looks a little bit more better. Actually, they actually need power, so let's actually place 2 wind turbines. Why not? It's gonna produce some noise pollution, but for the most part, we're gonna get some power, some quick power, and yeah. So, yeah, why not? I'm just gonna leave that right there. So for some reason, there you go. There's some wood lying around right here. The lumber mill looks like a pretty small lumber mill, but interesting. So let's actually grow this little area. Let's actually get started with actually building this area a little bit bigger. So there you go. We're gonna have more forest areas or whatever. That's perfect. So trains are still backing up here for some reason. Well, I can't do much about this, you know. If there was some mods in this game, that would be pretty amazing, but, you know, pretty sadly, there's no mods, so I can't do much in this game. You know, if there were, like, a mods in this, like, you know, on the Xbox One version, that would be pretty amazing. I bet the whole community of the Xbox One will be pretty happy. And I will be pretty happy about that, so, yeah. There we go, and then what I'm actually doing is place another road that goes all the way to the end of here. For the most part, it's gonna do this right here. There it goes. This area is looking pretty big right now. Strawberry Heights. So let's actually get started with actually placing some people right around here. So let's say we're gonna place some commercial shops. Okay, actually let's actually start building our first little population here. So where's our forest cutting area? I'm not gonna build here. For sure I'm not gonna build there, but where we can build is actually maybe around here. So let's actually place some small little houses on this little side of the road. So there you go. That's looking pretty good. And there you go. And another road that goes all the way towards here. And what I'm actually doing here is actually place some commercial shops for these people right here, because otherwise, you know, they could have a little problem with food in their houses. So that's looking pretty good. Okay, people are complaining about a little bit of workers, but don't worry, they will come. They will come. Oh, what we can do is actually maybe upgrade these highways, because if you cannot see, they actually produce a lot of noise pollution. Let me see how much noise pollution. It's actually not bad, but still. Gonna be kind of annoying for our people around here, so let's actually maybe build some sound barriers, so that will maybe help a little bit. So let's actually upgrade these highways. There you go. It's gonna maybe do the job for right now. Let's actually upgrade this whole section right here. Okay, we can upgrade that little highway. Can we? No. No, we can't. Okay, well, that's a small problem. Just go ahead, just do this. And we can't do nothing here, but what we can do is actually maybe build some sand barriers in this area. Okay, there's a lot of people building in this area. I'm pretty surprised. There you go, and there you go. So, people are complaining about power, but I'm actually gonna give them some power in a minute. So, how are we gonna do this? Let's say we're gonna build a power line that goes all the way towards here, to this side of this place right here, if I can. There we go. So now we're gonna have some power. So that's perfect. Okay, I know you're complaining about workers, but they will come, don't worry. So we have another lumber mill, and then we have a Pallets Fuels Ltd. Pretty interesting. So our little town is growing here. That's actually looking pretty cool. Our little neighborhood. So let me actually check on our little city right here, because I actually didn't check our city right here. So how's traffic for right now doing here? So I don't see any big signs of traffic here. Not even here, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. So how is New Orange doing? How's our city doing? It's doing not bad. For the most part, everything's doing great. So it looks like we don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's actually pretty big fire. What is going on there? Some pretty weird looking buildings here, not lying. Look at this building. The super pharmacy. That looks like a pretty funky building, not lying. But okay, so that's gonna do its job. Population is growing rapidly. We are almost at 90,000 people, so I hope we will hit that very soon. But what we need to place here is like maybe let's actually place some services here, because otherwise we're gonna have a little problem with everything. So let's say we're gonna build a little clinic around here, maybe a crematorium, why not? So let's say we're gonna build a crematorium all the way towards this road. There you go. And maybe a fire station. That would be kind of a good idea. Somewhere around here. And maybe a police station. Let's say we're gonna build it right in the middle of this road. There you go. So now we have everything divided. Okay, I know you're complaining, but don't worry, the people will come. They will come. Let's see, what can we do for right now? Okay, these people are complaining about power. We can just give them some power right now. So, can I actually do that? Yes, I can. There you go. So, you get all the power. Okay, these jobs are kind of complaining about workers, but I think we have to wait a little bit. For some reason, most of our people right here are commuting. So I don't know why they are commuting, because there's literally a lot of jobs right here. So I don't know why you want to commute. But you know, you can choose what job you can have. So let's see. Can we actually maybe place some parks? Because this area doesn't have a lot of parks. So what we can do is actually maybe place some interesting looking parks. Let's actually build a skate park. Why not? Let's actually build a skate park right here. Okay, these people don't have power. Okay, don't say you don't have power. There you go, you have power. I don't know why you're complaining about that, but okay. So I think we have to wait a little bit till... Okay, I'm not gonna build more wooden cutting areas, or what is it called? Lumber mills. I'm not gonna build more lumber mills or whatever. So you have to wait for some people to come in, because otherwise we're gonna have a lot of our jobs right here complain about a lot of things. So let's wait for some people. What we can do is actually maybe play some education, because that's maybe gonna be a little bit important. So let's actually build a little elementary school. Nothing that special. So let's actually just build a little casual elementary school right here. So that's looking pretty good. So are there any people building right here? Doesn't look like it. So hang on, let's see where we can build more, because I want to build some more buildings. So let's say I'm actually gonna fill in this whole area with a lot of people. Okay, that's the wrong button. I didn't mean to press that. But let's just fill in this whole area, but not this area. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, I want a brush. I don't want nothing else. There you go. So that's looking pretty good. More people. That's always good to see. Let's actually go back to our little city right here. It's actually not a little city anymore. It's a pretty big city, so I don't know why I'm still saying little city. So how is the Hilly Square doing? Because I'm not seeing a lot of new buildings right here. You know, I see some pretty new houses, but not a lot of houses getting built. Okay, there you go. There's another house. Good job. For the most part, everything's doing great. For some reason, our industry is actually not complaining anymore. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Good job, industry. It's not complaining anymore, so that's kind of a good thing. Our little town right here is actually growing pretty good in Purple District. Should we actually place some more industry buildings? Let's actually maybe just do this little area. Let me actually just fill in this little square right here. There you go. So they can maybe build some more industrial buildings. Yeah, these places will complaining a little bit. You know, they complain a little bit, but there you go. For the most part, everything is doing great. What we can do is actually maybe, can we... Let's see. We can maybe place a thingy right here. Maybe a taxi stand. Maybe some people can maybe ride on taxis for right now. You know, you never know. So let's actually maybe place a taxi stop right here. Let's say somewhere like maybe like here, or I don't know. Let's say I'm actually gonna place it right here. I don't want to place it too close to the commercial area. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of noise pollution. So let's say I'm actually gonna build it right here. So how much noise pollution does that actually produce? Because I'm actually kind of worried about that. Okay, it's actually not producing a lot of noise pollution, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we're getting a little bit of crime. I don't know where's the cop cars, so all the police cars are getting used, but for some reason I don't see any cops right now, so I don't know where are they, but I bet they're like somewhere in the middle of nowhere, so I hope they better come. Because otherwise we're gonna have... Okay, crime is actually doing pretty bad here, so I hope they will come. So our town's gonna grow, but what I'm actually doing is actually end off this video right here, because the videos right now kind of getting long. So what I'm actually doing is actually let me pause the game and actually end off this video right here with this beautiful view of our new town. Strawberry District. But if you guys have some new names for my little town right here, put some maybe down in the description, or not in down in the description below, but maybe like in the comment section if you guys have some pretty interesting names. So yeah, if you have some names, you know, put it in the comment section below. But for the most part, what I'm actually doing is actually end off this video right here. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. It would be amazing if you would do that. That would be pretty amazing of you. And then guys, see you next video of City Skylines. Bye.